Hello and welcome back to Enlightened Joy. This is your meditation mandala and inspiration card reading for the week of the 13th to the 19th of May 2019. Have a fantastic week this week. Check out our other videos. Don't forget to like and subscribe us, share us with your friends, and we'd love to hear from you. Okay, card 1, humility, purification, simplicity, and your inspiration card is wisdom. Well, by purifying your system, simplifying your life, and showing humility where it counts, you're certainly going to be looking at the world through a place of wisdom. You'll be able to share with others how you do it, how you're purifying and simplifying your life, but also how this makes you feel on a daily basis and how this gets you towards your goals. Now, by simplifying your life, it could be something as simple as just writing a to-do list. You need to go back to the basics to start again sometimes, and that's not a bad thing. I mean, just write down a to-do list and you might find that, or even write down a budget, you might see that you're wasting lots of money on very simple things where it could just be as simple as you making your lunch once or twice a week and you save yourself a fortune, or take your own coffee into work. So by having a look at your expenses on a budget, that's one way to simplify your life. Also, by getting help in, you might get a cleaner for your home. You could get a dog walk if you have a dog. You might get childcare if you have children, etc. And these small things that you do will free you up to do other things, to do other tasks, to get on with whatever it is that you're achieving in your life. By reducing the amount of work that you're doing and by delegating it to someone else, you'll find that you get that time back tenfold because you're utilizing it in another direction, and that could be helping you make more money, live a better life, feel more fulfilled. So simplify things, it'll purify your soul. You'll realize that your humility will certainly shine through when you've got an opportunity to relax and you're not so scattered because there's so much going on in your world. So have a great week. You're a strong, powerful, wise person, and this is your time to shine. Enjoy. Okay, card 2, growth, new understanding, increase, and your inspiration card is freedom. So by working out how to simplify your world, in card 1, you're becoming more wise, able to bring things to fruition through growth and new understanding. So looking back and seeing how you can delegate tasks, how much time you can free up and you can dedicate to your hobbies or your business or your job or whatever it is that you may need extra time for, even if it's just for you. You can increase your enjoyment, you can increase your time exponentially just by doing that, but also you're simplifying your world as well. You're streamlining things within your world to make your life better. You'll have a better understanding of things because you can see what's going on in your world more clearly because there's less mind clutter. And what I mean by that is you've freed up the brain space. You're not go 100% all the time, which is what most people are. You've actually stepped back. You've got somebody else to do a few tasks for you, and this will free you up and give you a better perspective on your own life. And by doing so, will increase your freedom. You'll find that you'll grow as a person because you've taken that step back. You've got the help in areas that you need. Your brain is able to make sense of your world instead of just running at high speed all the time. This is a really great card as it helps you gain perspective on your situation and gain freedom from that perspective. Okay, card 3, wealth, abundance, prosperity, and your inspiration card is trust. It's amazing. All these cards work together for you at the moment, don't they? You've simplified your world, you're purifying your life, you're being able to gain perspective by stepping back, and that's giving you more freedom. And by utilizing that freedom, you're able to create more wealth, abundance, prosperity in your world. You've got to trust that you can do this because it is a bit of a leap of faith. You've had to do the basics by stepping back and purifying and simplifying your world. And you've gained a lot of knowledge from that. You've realized that you were doing a lot of things that you just didn't need to be doing. You've wasted a lot of energy on areas that you didn't need to. And then you've stepped into the new perspective by understanding that, giving yourself time to grow mentally. You're understanding that you can free up all that time, and that will give you freedom to pursue other goals. And those other goals and those other pursuits will bring you that wealth, will provide you with abundance and prosperity in your world. But you have to trust this, because if you don't trust it and go for it and continually free yourself up and continually delegate, you'll find that you'll get bogged down, you'll feel stressed all the time, and you won't be able to achieve what you need to achieve. But by stepping back, by gaining perspective, by delegating, there's so much wonderful wealth and abundance in your world. You're more effective, you're more efficient. But ultimately, see if you can bring it back and maybe do a side hustle. Do something on the side that bring you income so you're not so reliant on one source of income as well. That's another great way that this can work for you. So stay focused. is spiritual teacher. Your life purpose involves teaching others about healing and spirituality. Well, this might seem like a bit of a tangent, but really, you've gained perspective through your simplification of your world. You've gained your wisdom through that. You've stepped into a new sense of freedom by understanding and seeing growth in your world because you've got this new perspective. And that in turn has created wealth, abundance, and prosperity. But you might find that the way you're doing that is through courses. You might be looking at a spiritual side of things. You might be showing other people how to declutter their world, how to transform their world by delegating tasks from their life, like getting a cleaner, some childcare in, doing bits and pieces yourself. You could spend hours building your website, or you could get someone else in to do it for you, and they could take a week. You don't have to stew over every decision and how to do things. You're able to get it done. And yes, it's going to cost you money, but how much time will it free up? And you've got the wealth, abundance, and prosperity here anyway. So you might find that everything starts to fall into place for you. So work out what it is that you're passionate about, pursue that, and that is going to lead you to your destiny, because you've come so far this week with simplifying your world, gaining the perspective and the freedom that you want from that, and trusting in your wealth and abundance, that prosperity from it. So it doesn't get much better than that. Have a fantastic week. Wow, these cards just keep getting better and better. I swear to God, every week it's just amazing how they just fall into line. So I hope you enjoyed your reading this week. This is the week of the 13th to the 19th of May 2019. This has been your Enlightened Joy Meditation Mandala and Inspiration card reading with your fairy card. And of course, we've got the smiling Buddha there because we've had a really good reading this week. So I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you next week.